The power of laughter. Engaging your listeners with humor. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series on storytelling and jokes in English. Today, we're going to discuss a particularly delightful aspect of communication, and that is using humor to engage listeners. Humor can be a powerful tool to attract attention, create a bond with your listeners, and make your stories more memorable. Let's get started. Before we dive into how to use humor, it's important to understand what humor is. Humor is a quality that provokes laughter or amusement. It's a way of looking at the world that often involves surprise, incongruity, or the unexpected. Humor can come in many forms, from jokes and funny stories to witty remarks and comedic performances. Now that we've defined humor, let's look at why it's so important in communication. Firstly, humor is a great icebreaker. It can help relax both you and your listeners, making the communication process much easier and enjoyable. Secondly, humor grabs attention. A well-placed joke or a humorous anecdote can draw in your audience and keep them engaged. Lastly, humor can make your stories more memorable. People are more likely to remember things that made them laugh. Humor can be a fantastic tool when used correctly, but how do you do that? Here are some tips. 1. Know your audience. Different people find different things funny, so tailor your humor to your audience. 2. Timing is everything. A well-timed joke can be incredibly effective. Try to weave humor naturally into your story rather than forcing it. 3. Be authentic. Authenticity is key in humor. People can tell when you're trying too hard, so be yourself and let your natural humor shine through. 4. Practice makes perfect. Like any other skill, humor improves with practice. Try incorporating humor into your daily conversations and see what works and what doesn't. That's all for today's lesson on using humor to engage listeners in storytelling and jokes. We hope you've learned how valuable a tool humor can be in communication and how you can use it to captivate your audience, make them laugh, and make your stories unforgettable. Remember, humor is not a one-size-fits-all, and it's most effective when it's natural, authentic, and tailored to your audience. So go ahead and start experimenting with it in your own storytelling. Happy laughing and learning, and see you in our next video.